Hey guys, what's up here? It's Melody. Sorry I haven't been posting lately. I just been trying to fix the camera. Sorry, I'm cold. I'm cold right now. That's why I have this on. And I just been going through so much flipping drama. It's ridiculous, especially this past weekend. People trying to start fights and whatnot. Me trying to calm my boyfriend down, which actually I'm surprised I a little bit probably did. I don't know for sure, but I know me and him went through ups and downs, and thankfully with me getting angry and me accidentally putting it on him when I wasn't trying to, at least I'm so glad he understood why I got mad at him, because of my friend that started the flipping fight. And it sparked my fuse, where I yelled at my boyfriend instead of myself or him. But also on top of it, plus also on top of it, minus all that drama, we actually had fun. But I think we had more fights this weekend because either we had people wanting to kill each other, not actually kill, but wanting to fight each other, and we're like, okay, no, no fighting, and we actually didn't do that. And then us trying to call people's parents, come and get them, but apparently they don't want to refuse. That's what my friend did, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm getting so angry right now. And even my boyfriend can even tell you, I was so angry. I was in a short fuse where I took it on him, seriously, even when I was making breakfast. I always had a good morning when I was with my boyfriend, just cuddling in bed, which technically, if you guys think wrong, we actually just did cuddling because we were both also asleep at the time before we woke up. And then I went to go cook pancakes, and all of a sudden my friend, the same friend who started all of this, decided, let's start this with my boyfriend the whole weekend, with my boyfriend. It was not, boy, I love you, but why you gotta text me? Oof, okay, love my boyfriend, he just texted me. Okay, anyways, and so he started it, and I was like, what the freak? And I got so mad where my boyfriend had come up before me, and I whispered, I had a good morning, and all of a sudden he ruined it for me, and now I'm in a bad mood all day. And I kind of was, and then after he left, I was like, I'm good now, but I was still in a mad mood because right after he left, when he finally left, and me and my boyfriend could actually finally have some alone time without me hitting my face with this, some alone time, just hanging out or playing on his Xbox, just playing games. No, he had to leave, why? And it was only 1 or 2 o'clock, and I'm like, but I don't want him to leave. Also, he had work the next day, so it's kind of hard. Then I also had work, but I actually got sick that day because in the morning I did feel dizzy and I did throw up, and so I threw up all that day, which was very sad, but hey, that's life. That's life. Sorry, I'm really cold. I'm trying to keep it up here because I'm really cold right now. Anyways, but yeah, I'm sorry, I'm getting kind of cold. I'm with my hair down. So, but also, it's hard when people that make you angry and you try to cope with it. Especially with me, especially at work, I learned how to cope with it. Especially when you're in a room alone. But when then you get angry. Sorry, I'm yawning. I think I'm getting tired now. Oh well. Also, it's 12:21 in the morning already. basically with me is like when you're alone in a room with me, I do get angry, but when someone else walks in the same room, it's like, okay, I'm just chill. It's kind of like that. I can release my anger like pretty quick, but I gotta admit, working on my anger problems. Well, I don't have really anger problems, but I think I do. I learned to cope with them. Like, I either scream at a pillow, like maybe some of you guys do, or just like listen to music to calm down, or if I get that angry and I start crying, then I take a nap. And I'm good, and I'm like, sometimes I don't remember what happened, like, okay, like, what happened? Like, those random moments that, like, oh, yeah. Like, what happened? Like, did we fight? Like, all I remember is we fought, and then I got started getting angry, and then I don't remember what happened. It's kind of like that blackout moment, but, like, you just didn't do anything back. Oh, my God, this blanket. Okay, anyways. And just that. But my friend decided to start drama this whole weekend. And me and my boyfriend and a friend that he actually rebuilt a friendship with, which I'm actually kind of shocked. He even agreed to, with me, when they are both here, know of the friend that started drama. I don't want to mention names because I know some, and even though it's a first name, they could be anyone. I just don't want to mention names. And I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm yawning. I should not be yawning. I think I'm getting tired. Like, it's not like 12:23 now. But literally, they both agreed. So that friend that started drama, if they're here, he can't be here. And if Zach and my friend's here, and I almost did mention his name, I didn't mention it. Force a habit. If he's here, then my boyfriend and his friend that he built a relationship with can't be here. But no, my boyfriend, he can be here whenever he wants, because technically he kind of lives here, but yet he doesn't, in a way, if that makes any sense to you guys. Like, he spends time with me, and like, it feels like he's living with me right now, but his stuff, the only thing that isn't here is his stuff. This group chat, though, what the freak? Especially from vlogging. Okay, but yeah. Boy. Anyways, and just, I can tell also, like, when I'm stressed, like, I always tell people, like, and now I need a drink. Does anyone have wine or anything? But, like, with me, when I'm talking about wine, is either energy drinks, which probably guys know which one this is. I can't really show it because I don't really sponsor them, or because I don't know how to blur this out on videos. And it was like energy drink, or I basically just like, sorry, I'm getting tired. I'm sorry for yawning, you guys. Okay, so like, or like, you know those, how they call it, sparkling wine juice? So that's basically what it is, of kids wine. I call it kids wine. So basically, my favorite out of all of them is white grape. If you give me a whole thing of that, I can probably just, like, it'd be gone in about a day. Like, that's how much stress that sometimes I do have. I would just, like, give me a wine glass. I'll chug this all. And, like, because one time at, I think it was Thanksgiving, I yelled, does anyone want the last of this white grape juice? Because, like, there was only, like, one glass left. And that was the last bottle of wine, of kids' wine. And I saw, like, nobody answered. So I'm like, okay, I'm drinking the rest of it. And then my cousin over here, she's like, where's the rest of the wine? I'm like, I yelled and nobody answered. And she's like, I maybe wanted it later. I'm like, well, I called it and you could have got it before I drank the rest of it. Because out of everybody, technically I was the one who was drinking all of it. But also I was taking my time because with me, and honestly, I'm going to tell you guys, this is what my drugs are. My grandpa's cucumber dip, that is so good. You want to you can, like, it'll just even after you're done eating it, you want more, even if it's out. You want to, you crave it. It's like, I need more. White grape, as you can tell, I can drink it all day. Chipotle. And I know I don't probably sponsor them, we're not supposed to do this, but that's one of my drugs, or how I call drugs, because I can eat those stuff. I can eat or drink those stuff for days. Let's see what else. Hey, I commented in one photo. I don't know. Notification. Excuse me. And like, I don't know. Cause I guess those are the three if I know. Like, oh, and right now my drug is I really want a puppy right now. Like I keep telling anyone, like I keep begging my best friend that I've known for 3 years now, and I keep begging him, has your dog had puppies yet? And apparently I just found out he thought his dog was pregnant, and apparently it wasn't. So they have to go take it back to get pregnant. So they have puppies, and plus apparently also. So speaking of puppies, or I'm gonna think of presents. My boyfriend, he keeps telling me, you're gonna love and hate me for this. He's buying me for, I think, Valentine's Day or my birthday, probably more than my birthday this year, of course, duh. It is $300 to $400. I'm just gonna clarify, I have never had anyone, any guy that I have dated spend that much money on me. To clarify. Most of it's just like fucking cheap shit. Oh, sorry for cussing, by the way. Not trying to cuss. Just cheap stuff. Like, oh, this is $5, or like something you could spend. On Valentine's Day last year, because we have been dating for a very year, and on Valentine's Day last year I got him an elephant, which I might show in one of my videos, or you see me cuddling him, which I consider my boyfriend. I call him Rarin, because that's my boyfriend's nickname. And I always cuddle him every night, and my boyfriend gave it back to me, saying, basically, apparently he told me that, like I think this weekend, he's like, no, I told you I didn't have space for it. I was like, I didn't have space for it, and I cuddled with it on my twin-size bed at the time. And also, and now I can, and then my grandma put it on our childhood chair, or aka our timeout chair, morally, what's called. I put in quotes because technically it was a timeout chair. And it's like, it looks like neat of how my grandma did it. But like, I want to move it, so just in case if you guys want to see it, you guys can put in the comment down below, and I can take it out and show you guys. And basically, back to the point, my boyfriend's like, I don't have space for it. And I was like, and plus how I thought of it is just in case my mom made me cry, which technically times when she did make me cry, I always cuddled with it. And then, especially at night, sometimes when I cried myself to sleep, and I know almost everybody has done that at least once I know I have. Oh, I'm getting tired. Oof, Jesus. I have cried on that thing I don't know how many times. And the only thing I'm scared to do is wash it. So I just spray it with like perfume or how I have now dry shampoo, because I know one day I forgot to take a shower the night before and my hair looks so greasy. I was like, I can't handle this. I need to put some in my hair for now. So I did that. And like, I don't know, but I'm going to try it. If you guys want to see Raren, comment down below. And also, I just love my boyfriend so much, to be honest. And I know I'm scrambling with like tons of stuff right now, like going back and forth. I'm not trying to, but also I've been doing that all my life, especially when my dad had to give me lectures, or we were just or how he calls it, family meeting. With me, it becomes a circle with me. I have a learning disability, but I don't think this revolves with talking. With my dad and me talking always in a family meeting, it will start going in circle halfway, and then go back to where it started every single time, because I'm easily distracted, and I've actually been trying to work on that. At work, it's not so bad, but other about home, it's like when you clean your room. It's like, okay, I'm gonna go through this. And I was like, oh wait, when did I have that? Like, just going through your stuff, like trying to reorganize your stuff, and then you try to clean other stuff, but then you're on that one thing and focused that you reorganize that, and it takes you longer to clean your room. That's me. And right now, I know my room's a mess. I'm gonna brutally admit that, because my dresser just broke. Well, my second drawer has. I don't have that much hangers, because there's 3 wire ones. Oh Lord, I'm just so tired. I hate wired ones. I just hate them. And I don't know why, I just hate them. Especially when, like, if a certain t-shirt's not going on there, yeah, I don't mind that. But how many shirts I have, I need more hangers. And plus, with me, I'm trying to be more organized. And if you guys see me picking my nails too, if you're looking at certain details, I'm kind of stressed right now. And also, just a lot of stuff from rambling in my head, like I'm talking to you guys, and trying to get it off my chest. And also because I have something that helps me, that's CBD, which CBD actually helps you if you're stressed out, but only certain people can take it if based on their medicine. I know I can take it because it doesn't affect my medicine, but I'm not gonna do it because I don't want this. Certain reasons I'm not gonna do it. Anyways, but like, I don't know. There's more to it. Yeah, I'm getting tired, so I'm yawning. I keep yawning. I'm sorry, you guys. I can tell I'm getting tired. It's already 12:35. Jeez Louise. But yeah, that's basically that. If you guys, also talk about my life story. I don't know all about it, but I can go through my ups and downs if I have to, of what has happened in my life to understand me more, if you guys want to. And another thing, comment down below. But if you guys want to, I don't pressure people to do stuff like, oh yeah, do this, this, and this. No, I do not pressure people. Oh, that was a burp, excuse me. But yeah, I don't pressure people. This is the most I've yawned in a video. Oof. But yeah, I don't pressure people. Like, you can even ask my boyfriend, like, maybe he'll say yes just to be a smart aleck. But other than that, I don't pressure people. Like, sometimes I'm like, can you please? I'm like, like those regular things, like, I'm lazy, but can you please grab that for me? But then, like, in return, like, if I'm doing something in process, like, oh, can you do this? And, like, if I'm in the kitchen, like, making my food, and they're like, oh, can you make this for me? I'll be a smile too, like, oh, you have 2 legs, you can go get it yourself. Like, you make it yourself, I'm doing this. But technically, when I'm in the kitchen, to save time, I usually just sometimes make it myself. And, oh my goodness gracious. Oof. But other than that, I'm just grateful for the people around me, especially my mom, who has helped me even though my boyfriend hates her, and I'm not even going to go into that. If you guys want to know the story, I can tell you about that later, and probably in the next video, how many comments this gets. I'm going to rampage about that, and if you guys want, if you guys want to. If you want my boyfriend to join the rampage, comment down below, especially the makeup challenge. I want to do the makeup challenge on him so bad, but he won't do it. I'm so sad. Like, oh, excuse me. Like, blindfolded, like, all that. And, but yeah, if you want him in a video of mine, comment down below. Let's see how many comments this gets for him being the thing. Also, if you guys seen a band-aid on my foot, that's a long story. It's actually technically a short story, but let's just say mostly it was my fault. Anyways, yeah, if you want my boyfriend to be in here, comment down below, please. And we can go on a rampage about that, about why my mom hates him. My dad and him are building a relationship again, and everybody's like asking me, like, oh, why, like, I don't even get why you like this guy. Okay, the reason why also I fell in love with him, I knew I was in love with him when I was in a controlling, almost abusive relationship. And I fell in love with Jason even though I was with him. I tell it was true love. I don't know why, but I can, like, every boyfriend I've had, I never felt the spark that I did with him. And with him, he's the one day, he was him and my friend that they used to get along, which my boyfriend and her used to get along, but now they don't because certain reasons. I can tell I'm getting tired now. My boyfriend, they both told me, your boyfriend's being bossy to you. He's controlling on your life. Like, he's controlling you, and you need to get out of it. And he's telling you what to do, and you're doing it. That should not be what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to love for one another. I'm like, that's not him though. That, like, I kept saying in my head, like, no, that's not true. Later that day, he texted me, can you FaceTime? I was in the Boys and Girls Club bus, which I don't sponsor them either, just a heads up. But he's like, I lied to him. I'm like, no, I'm doing dishes. I'm at home. Well, can you FaceTime? I'm busy right now doing dishes. And he put IDGAF. And I was like, really? I do. I'm busy right now. He's like, IDGAF. And I'm like, can I FaceTime me? And me and him an argument. And I can tell that right after they said that, he was being bossy. Because even if I had chores to do, what if I couldn't be on my phone while doing chores? He didn't care. And then on my birthday, on my 18th birthday, wasn't it? I think my 18th birthday, he wanted to come down and do something bad to me. And, like, he didn't care if I had consent to it or not. Now, I'm not going to say the word because I don't want to trigger some people who ever watch this. But you might know what it's about. he wanted to come to my birthday in a white van with his friends. I was scared as hell. Heck. Yeah, scared as heck or hell. I don't flipping know anymore. And, like, okay, there we go. I keep yawning, sorry. And, he basically, I kept getting scared, and I'm like, okay, he said on my birthday, and it was only already in February. I was like, okay, close to, so I'm already on my ex's birthday, close to March, you know, getting more scared. But it wasn't more scared, it was like just in between scared. And then right when it hit my aunt's birthday, which is the 3rd in March, that's when I kept getting more scared. And my friends were there to protect me, watching over, just like in the like beginning of school and after school. And of course this was all my senior year. And I basically, like, I don't know, I was so scared where I was afraid to go outside and wait for the Boys and Girls Club bus to show up, like, for a few days. And then when I started believing, oh yeah, it was a bluff, then I was like, okay, I was more comfortable, but I was still scared. So I was just basically hanging around more to the doors, so then if anyone did see me, then I can just immediately run in, so he wouldn't get to me. And it was just hard, but you can tell I'm not crying because technically my boyfriend did save me out of that relationship, and that was in, I believe, I think November, probably, no, September, November, because that was the year in 2017. And I went to formal 12/9/17. Our winter formal. I've decided, my mom said I couldn't go to the dance. So basically I became an adult that day, which made her cry, but mad. But I was like, are you not taking me? And she's like, you never told me. And I'm like, I told you like yesterday and all that. She's like, no you didn't. I'm like, yeah I did. So I knew it was close to time, went to the shower, flattened my hair, got dressed, and my mom's like, are you seriously leaving? I'm like, yes. When I came back, she started crying. I'm gonna start crying too, but if I do. And she said, what you did tonight was, I'm proud of you, but also what you did also made me mad. And I was like, why is that? She's like, because you did the adult thing and did it yourself. You did your hair by yourself, you did everything by yourself, and you even called someone to come pick you up, even though I told you no. And the mad thing is, you went against my rule. But I'm glad you were safe though. And I'm like, well, of course. And so we went to the dance, and then my boyfriend, I think in the middle of the dance, before my friend, my bestie, or how we consider each other bestie, came and told me before we had to leave to go to a restaurant because it was winter formal. And he asked me out. He's like, would you go out with me? And of course my answer was yes. And for me it took like 2 weeks or maybe more, I don't remember. I know it was still in December. No, it was December or January before winter break. And then we always, when we said goodbye, we always kissed each other on the cheek or hugged each other. And then one day, myself, because apparently he remembers it, so he tried to kiss my cheek. I accidentally turned my head and we kissed on the lips. Our first kiss, like between both of us. I was so embarrassed, but I was blushing. It was like bad, but with me right now, I'm glad I met him, even though we had our ups and downs, especially one time we had a lot of a lot of downs. I'm not going to get into that because, especially with my friend that mentioned it, it both triggers me and him, and we try not to bring it up. All I'm going to say involves graduation. That's all I'm going to say. And if you guys want to know, that one I'm probably not going to tell because I will be just bawling my eyes out, and I really don't mind if I bawl my eyes out. But if he does watch this, I don't want to trigger him either, because he always tells me he regrets it so badly, which I don't blame him, but also he knows what he did was wrong. But I even tell people, even though he did that, look how far we gotten. We still came back to each other. Then now that's true love right there. If you don't go back to each other, like, what if me and him didn't go back to each other? And then we just still were friends. We were friends for about a good maybe month and a half before we figured out we needed each other. Which I know I needed him, because I cried for about a month, like every night. I had made myself drink a lot of water so I can actually cry. And he did the same thing. He regretted it. But yeah, other than that, we came back to each other. Now, that's true love with me and him. You can tell we really, really love each other. Even though through the year, people try to break us up and telling me, things that weren't true, but I assumed it was. It was that bad. And just, I don't know. But those times I do deeply regret, but also sometimes I do think it's true. But now when my friends always, well, technically what my dad always says, or my mom, I don't know. I hear a lot of people say it. The past, just try to forget it. And how my mom always says, you can forgive, but you can't forget. And I guarantee almost a lot of people say that. But, like, me and him have gone through so much. Especially on one year going, my New Year's. I went with him for New Year's to meet his family. And, of course, my mom had to ruin it. Because I was having a good time, just like, yeah, like, oh yeah, I'm here, like, having a good time. And then all of a sudden, me and her started arguing, like, why do you have to be with him? He's not to pose. And I was like, what does a pose mean? And then she's like, piece of S. And I was like, and that's just for my New Year's. But other than that, me and my boyfriend had a good time. And just, yeah, it was just nonsense. But other than that, we had a good time. I still love my mother, even though me and her, go through, I don't know how much, especially with my boyfriend. But I love her very much. Don't get me wrong. He was like, oh yeah, your mom's such a bee. And I was like, hold up. Only I can call her that. You cannot call her that. My mom was like, you let people, actually, no, I defend you. I am the only one who could probably call my mom a bee. No one else, just me. Even though technically I'm her daughter, and it's like, but anyways, sorry, I keep on my nose. I can tell it's for type of effects and music and stuffy. But yeah, but that's the whole story with me and Jason. But we're hoping to go on 2 years now. And also, before I end this, I want you guys' idea of what his present would be. The price range, I'm going to remind you guys, is $300 to $400. Oh my god. If you have an idea of what it is, comment down below. And I've been mentioning that a lot of things, but I'm just saying, comment down below. But if you have any questions about if I should bring my boyfriend in the video or not, I want you guys to, please. I want you to so badly, please. I've been begging him, and maybe he'll do it for you guys. I don't know. Then, like, I'm down for it. And but yeah, if you have any comments or questions, I will answer them in the next video, which I really don't know when, because I haven't been posting on time lately, and I feel so bad for that, but I've been stressed lately. A lot's been going on, and especially when it's cold down here. And just, it's hot. Oh my god, it's almost like 12:03. Jeez Louise. Anyways, but like, it's cold down here, so it's kind of hard to like hold your phone up while you're trying to keep your hands warm. So that's also why. And I know on Halloween, I made one for Halloween. I kept forgetting to post it, so I might post it this year. Even though it was last year, which I feel so bad for that. But hey, I was so busy. I kept on myself, okay, post that around Wi-Fi. I posted it, and then guess what? My Wi-Fi rejected it, and I was like, and I kept reminding myself, okay, I gotta repost it. And also people was like, oh yeah, you gotta do this and this and this. I'm like, oh, I'm so stressed out, and I haven't been able to post. But I hope that I know this is a long video, don't get me wrong, but usually it's shorter than this. But I guess in this one I had a lot to talk about, even though it's like scrambled all over the place. That's me. I'm trying to. I have shorts on. Don't worry. Luckily I have shorts on. I just put on. I'm cold. But yeah, I just had a lot more to talk about in this video than all my other ones, and yeah. But I hope you guys liked this video and gives it a big thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video.